Hello everybody, welcome to Weekends with Dhruv. In today's video, I will be speaking about a book called The Psychology of Money. Psychology of Money is a book which explains about financial health, wealth and independence. And this book is mostly read by adults and not kids as they don't understand the book. So, in this review, I'll make sure that kids understand this book at their level best. So, if you know that there were seven wonders of the world, you're wrong. There is an eighth wonder of the world. The eighth wonder of the world is compounding, described by the great scientist Einstein. The eighth wonder of the world is compounding, as every drop of water makes an ocean. This is not only for water, but it also applies financially. Every 1% of your wealth adding every day makes you a rich man at the end. And the next important thing that I found is no one's crazy. So many people do many crazy stuff with their money across this world. One might seem crazy to you, and what you're doing might seem crazy to another person, but not crazy to you, as you have experienced a separate, you have a separate personalized experience with your money, and that person might have another experience with his money, which is why he would like to spend that amount of money in another thing which might seem crazy to you. For example, let's take a case that your mother has given you a hundred rupees for buying anything you want as a pocket money. You may want to buy a toy car, which because you might have you think that was good for you, or you think it is useful for you, but another person might want to buy a book with the same money, which might seem crazy to you, and which might seem crazy, and you buying a toy car might seem crazy to the other person. So, the understanding from this chapter is that no one's crazy, which means each person has their own different experience for which they spend the amount of money on different things. The next important chapter in this is luck and risk. So, when you always get lucky, there is something complementary with luck, that is risk. For everything, you need to take risk. And when you take risk, if you're fortunate enough, you will get lucky, and if you're unfortunate enough, you will fail. For example, let me take the casino example. So let's take a case that you bet on $100 in a casino. You're taking a risk because you would have to give off the money if you're unlucky. But if you turn out to be lucky, which means that you've just got the luck, and most of the people don't get the luck. And this also applies to investing, as if you invest in a few shares, or if you invest in something, it may fail or it may succeed, or you may be lucky. So you need to take risk always, and you might be lucky or you might not be lucky. The next important thing is getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. So the lucky people who get wealthy from whichever field they are in, the wealthy people who get lucky from whichever field they are in don't tend to keep their wealth until the end of their life, which means they spend on huge loans which they cannot pay, getting complacent, and they finally lose their jobs, they lose their houses, and they become very poor. And some people who just keep investing and don't spend much amount of their money get successful at the end of their life, and they can maintain a happy life. So it is easier to get wealthy, but it's very tough to stay wealthy, is what is the last thing that I had to say from this chapter. So these are the three main chapters that I feel you should read and understand. If you like my video, please press the like button and please subscribe to the channel. The link is given below in the description. Please buy this book for your child, or please ask your parents to buy it, as it's a very important book. Thank you.